1941.
No, 42, wasn't it?
Well, the
December
war
40.
started in 41.
Well, that says 43.
1943, okay.
But gas wasn't rationed right away.
No, that's right, that's right, you're right. Here again, here's a report card of Don's, 1942, 43. There's pork. There's 3 pictures of pork. That's more than I had. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, he's counting.
yeah. There's a picture, I remember that. That was at the Columbus Zoo. And there's pork in the backyard. If I go too fast, holler, Ed. There again, there's Jerry and Mom, Gina in the backyard. There's another
And
picture
that's on Cottage Place still?
on Cottage Place. Yeah,
Did you
yeah,
notice my reward of merit?
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
What year was that?
Didn't put. She's got 1942.
1942.
Doesn't he look like Christopher?
Uh-huh.
Huh?
Uh-huh. Christopher does.
Yeah. There's Jerry.
Yeah.
I don't know why they were on Mom, every once in a while they went someplace, they were on the that's Pennsylvania Turnpike, so they must have taken a mini vacation, but not Mom, it'd probably be Mom and Grandmother Reiser. This was taken across the street on Cottage Place in
Mom and Grandma
1940.
Kelly.
Mom, yeah, what'd I say?
Grandma
Riser.
Reiser.
Oh, Grandma Kelly. Here's pictures of Grandmother Kelly. This was on Euclid Avenue.
Is that where she lived?
First lived on Southern Avenue. That's where the other pictures were taken. I was showing you, but that was on West Euclid. Here's pictures of all Don's airplanes he made. Those all hung in our bedroom in Kai's place on the ceiling. So you can imagine there were 3 beds in that bedroom and 3 kids at that time. I don't know where. Jean had her own room. Mom, Dad had slept
Well,
downstairs.
your 4 boys were in.
Well, I don't know whether pork was with Jean Ann then or or had your own room.
No.
Were those the airplanes
No,
you...
he
Those
slept
were the
with you
airplanes.
guys.
Are those the airplanes you shot down with rubber bands
Some-
one day?
Okay.
I couldn't resist.
These are again same pictures of Ruth. Yeah, but I remember this. This was one of the vacations that we took with Grandmother and Mom, and these were we all always went Route 40, and these were the old cottages, old style cottages you ran into.
That's before motels.
Yeah, before motels.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. This goes back to Jerry's football in grade
Oh, yeah.
school. Yeah.
Riser?
Uh-huh. Back in, 1941. This is, I don't know what. It was just advertising for
Some
model
kind of a
airplane.
club.
Yeah, I think it was the airplane.
Model
club
airplane.
for Don, yeah. Yeah. There's the chicken coop. Not the chicken coop. It was a chicken coop, but that was where the pigeons were on Cottage Place. Look at the 1941. What did you call them, Joe?
It's an Easter seal?
Easter seals.
Kind of thing?
Yeah. Here was the Ohio State Fair back in 1938, and I can remember going to that. There's the 1938 International panel truck.
Huh.
Yeah.
They've got one of those down. They have one of those down at the Heritage Center?
I don't think might be
Might be.
earlier than that, the 19th. Maybe they have.
What was down there? That was
Here's
interesting.
some more of the Ohio State.
I've only been in there about 5 minutes. I have to come back and really look at
you
it.
have to really look at it, Eddie.
Here's
It's
some more of the Ohio State Fair. This wasn't the Ohio State Fair. This was over in Columbus at the zoo. They had rides, and you could ride on ponies over there.
There are some of those movies are from a trip to the zoo.
Yeah, yeah. Here's another one of those vacations where we were in one of them cottages. That was Mr. Pyle's 1941 Ford Coupe. What do they call them back? That wasn't a coupe. It was a 2-seater.
Yeah.
Club coupe. They called them club coupes because it had a little seat in the
Yeah,
back.
it had a seat in the back.
Yeah. There's some pictures again. Summer Roundup for Children, Robert Richard Reiser. You got to go to. Oh, it must have been shots or something. Smallpox.
It sounded fun in the beginning.
They used to come to the schools and line us up.
This is Gene Anthony. Here's your dad at 7 months.
I got pretty good press tonight.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
sure
you
did
did.
when you were the
Got it.
baby.
There they are again. There's Pork again.
He was the baby.
They cut stuff out of the paper because he must have been private jokes or something. There's Aunt Ruth Purcell. Her dad, that was Aunt Ruth's daughter, and her dad owned the Colony Club down in Dayton.
Her husband did.
I mean, her husband did.
Really?
Owned the Colony Club down Dayton. And what was the other on Brown Street?
You go there every once.
Pine Club.
Pine Club. He owned the Pine Club, but then he sold that out and bought the Colony Club.
What was
Wow.
her name?
Yeah.
What was her name? Is it Ruth?
Babe. Ruth
Babe is
Purcell.
what we always
Ruth.
call her.
Ruth Purcell, yeah.
Yeah, but she was named after her mother. I thought it was
Yeah.
Ruth.
Yeah. Yeah. She's a beauty. She was a nurse too. Yeah. And this is 8th grade, and this must have been,
Jerry's class.
yeah, this is Jerry's
See,
class.
she's the one that
Yeah.
introduced Aunt Helen Kelly's Uncle Jack.
Yeah.
They were in nursing.
Oh,
together,
really?
And they went to her husband, future husband, they went to his bar, and that's how they met. And
Oh, I
Jack
didn't
came
know
down.
that.
Jack came down to see her and met
This is
Aunt
my
Helen.
class.
Yep.
Aunt Helen Kelly told me
Yeah.
all
I
about
see you
that.
right there in the middle.
Yeah. Chubby little cheeks, weren't they? This is where I think Man of War was. Man of War Stables in Lexington, Kentucky. I can remember going there.
We were there a few years
Yeah.
ago.
That was probably when you were
January 1944.
January 20th. Robert Reiser. Was that when you were in there for your kidneys or your?
Probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
Drugs. $2.
$2.09.
I was in there for about 2 months.
Were you
124.
in there 2 months before?
Isn't that funny? Okay. There again, this is one of those cottages where we stayed at. That's in Knoxville. This is a 41 Ford. Here was grandmother and Jean Ann and Jerry, and I can't make out who that is.
Oh.
Here's all the postcards they saved. This must have been all-
You were in the hospital right when the polio was running rapid in Dayton. Oh man, it was taking
I
people's
don't know where
lives.
this
like
was, but I can remember what they say here.
Tennessee.
Someplace in Pennsylvania.
Was it?
Uh-huh. I don't know whether this one declared war or what. The United States declared war on Italy. That was what, back in
December 11th, 1941.
1941. Yeah. What was this? Japan declared war on America
In
December 7th,
7th.
1941. Yeah. Italy quits 1943. I don't know what. Germany and Italy declare war on U.S. December 11th, 1941. Those are all cards that they saved from their trips. Now Dad wouldn't have went on these trips. This was still Grandmother Kelly and Mom. Mom loved actors and stuff, so she cut stuff like that out and put in the scrapbook. Just kind of stuff that, I don't know what this is. Tires retreat. There again, I think same thing. See what the date is on these. Wednesday, December the 18th, 1940. This is when Monsignor Buckley died, and I was just in grade school, and when they took the picture, I was sitting in the first seat up there
You were?
Uh-huh. See, right
That's
there.
you?
That's me. Uh-huh. Yeah. And we got in all kinds of trouble. We were supposed to be in school that afternoon, and Jack Sweeney and me went down and went to the movie after we got out of there, and we got in a little bit of trouble.
I loved it when Jerry did that, went down the back alley and went to the movie theater, and Mom came in and sat down next to him.
Bank night.
See, that every Wednesday afternoon, you had to register, you had to buy a ticket and register
Yeah.
uptown for the movies.
Right.
And they gave away $1,200 or $1,500 that night. So that's what we'd do. They'd send us down to the movie at lunch period, so we'd register, but then we'd win and sit down for a little bit, and then we'd have to go back to school. Sometimes it didn't go back to school.
He's putting a
I'm
stamp.
putting a sticker on.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that.
So, so
we
they know
we-
which ones they look at.
Am I going too fast yet, or?
Just go whatever speed you want.
Yeah.
You can go slower or faster.
Yeah, I don't want to screw
I
it
went
up.
to, had my stress test today.
Oh, how was it?
It's okay.
Good.
It's fine.
Yeah, good.
But I was telling Hickerson about our 50th wedding anniversary. He said, geez, June probably needs a medal for that, doesn't she? And I said, Tim and I say, they don't know how lucky they are. I said, that's really Tim's. I said, Tim always said that, not me. He said, I'm gonna ask him about that.
Because I got all screwed up. He asked me a couple months ago how long I was married.
And you told him 48 years.
48.
58 years. He's cut off 10 years. Lori.
This is,
Oh, there, Dad. That's what I was telling you about. Boys Industrial School.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's where the bad boys went.
Where was it? Where was the Boys Industrial School
It's
then?
in, Lancaster.
Ohio.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where was it?
Lancaster, Ohio. Yeah.
And that's
Was
Uncle
that
Jerry. Wait, where did I see that?
reserves?
Oh, that's their team. Next page is. Oh, wait a minute. Somewhere I saw. What am I thinking of? Well, there must be another. There must be another picture.
That
in
wouldn't have
there.
been ours.
But there was a central roster somewhere.
Ah,
It must be
yeah.
further in the book.
Yeah, those kids were in the detention home.
Yeah. These are just things. Dad and Mom loved horse racing, so I don't know where this was.
They waited for the Derby every year.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
said,
yeah.
Seabiscuit.
Yeah, they waited for that
Seabiscuit,
Derby.
yeah.
Yeah.
You'd have thought
Lex-
they had a horse in that
Yeah.
race.
I don't know what that is. Gene N. Rice or
Penmanship?
something. I say the right thing. Here again, there was all the kids with First Communion. That's 1944.
And I think those
These are-
pictures were taken from a camera that Dad made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was Peter Coons. That was another one of Mimi's boys. He was the oldest. There's a bicycle I bought from Junior Kelly and fixed it up. There you are, Pork, and you're.
A leather bag on the back of there.
Uh-huh,
How you
had
carry
saddlebags.
things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saddlebags were big at one time.
yeah. That and mud flaps,
Yeah.
lights. There's Pork again. He's First Communion, 1944. Boy, they really love Pork. There was Don when he was in the service. Well, I guess this is CAP. This
Yeah.
one. Yeah. This must have been Don's draft notice, Department of Commerce.
When did he go in 46? He was
He
in,
went in, yeah.
because he
These
was
are all
in the
his
service
cards
when we
again,
moved
Ed.
up here.
Yeah.
Here's report cards. There's Jerry's. CB, BC, BCD, that was Jerry's. Here's your dad's. Look at them, 85, 85, oh, little, all good grades. Look at all these cards, all of them. ABs, there's my ABs. But that's all 1941, 42. That's
Sister Mary Lenora?
Lenore.
Leona?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lenore.
Sister Edna Marie.
Cards again.
Were those Sisters of Charity?
Yeah. There's Jerry
They
again.
were all Sisters of Charity except the ones at St. Mary's.
They were Mercy. weren't they?
There's souvenir rides for you. You must have got a ride there at the Springfield Airport, 1944.
Yeah, I did. Donnie
Yeah.
bought the ticket and I sat on his lap.
Well, I'll be
It
darned.
was a two-winger open cockpit.
Huh. War declared on Japan.
I remember these.
Yeah.
That was a spotter during the war.
During the war, so you know what airplane. What were the guys that came through the neighborhood? You had guys that were on watch. You had to turn out your lights. You had to pull your shades down in
Air
case you had a
Air wardens.
Air war.
air wardens. Air wardens.
Air raid wardens.
Air raid wardens.
That's right.
Mhm, you had to make sure you had black blinds.
There's Jerry.
There's the other half of that program.
Oh yeah.
Because, well, I thought it said Uncle Jerry. DeWitt was the quarterback, right?
Yeah, Rosca, Murphy. Yeah, this was Central.
Well, where did I see it?
There's another page.
Oh, must be the next page. There.
Yeah. Yeah,
Who was the other quarterback?
They had a Chargers
When he
on there.
was-
That must have
DeWitt?
been
DeWitt.
Paul Chargers, yeah.
Was that, which DeWitt was that? Paul DeWitt?
No. It's
What-
probably Bill DeWitt.
Bill?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Rossica, Murphy, all those names. It's all
Yeah.
the same.
There was Margie and Roger Horseman. I don't know what date that was. It had to be after
yeah,
the war.
yeah.
Those must have been all cards for Jerry. Yeah, Jerry, graduation. There's Gene N with the dog. I don't know what that is. There was Don. That was CAP. Catholic Central. Graduation, 1945. That was Don.
Don's class.
Yeah. Margaret Kelly Wed. That was Paul's daughter. From your bestest son, Jerry. Cathedral Bolton. I don't know what that
What's
was.
that?
I don't know.
St. Patrick's Cathedral.
Cathedral, New York. Some
Huh.
grandmother must have been up in New York. There's report cards again. They saved everything.
That's still at Cottage Place?
Uh-huh, yeah.
When did you move to Hillside?
47,
Huh?
47,
47 or 48, yeah.
47.
Was it 47?
Because you were over, when we moved up here in 46, you were
That
still
was
on
David.
limestone.
There was David.
47.
David Coombs. This is all papers, all.
Yeah, I think I was 11 years old when we moved to Hillside.
Yeah.
I don't know what this, oh, that was, that was Margaret. Jimmy, what was Jimmy's last name?
I
Yeah.
can't remember.
She was a
That
nice
Margaret,
gal.
she's
Yeah.
pretty. She was pretty.
So who are those people?
These were Uncle Paul Kelly's, which was Mom's brothers.
Where'd she get
Kids.
married, do you remember?
Yeah. There's Pat. Mike, yeah. There's Mike's wife. Yeah.
Carol?
Carol. Yeah. Neat.
Carol was a nice girl.
Yeah.
She was.
Let me put a tag on that.
Well, I'm going home.
You can have another one.
You had enough?
No, I gotta take a nap. We're going out to dinner, 6:45.
Oh.
Grab my coat wherever he put it, so I don't have to walk in there in my shoes.
Okay.
Please.
45. Oh, there you are again, Port. That was on Cottage Place.
Uh-huh. Thank you, Ed.